Hello friends, today I will discuss about the scientific cultivation of lychee. All of you know the mango is the king of fruits. Where is queen? Yes, queen is lychee. So lychee is known as queen of fruits. Many time in competitive exam you find this question. Lychee is source for various vitamins, minerals. Among minerals, calcium is most important. Lychee seeds generally goes into waste, is rich source of carbohydrate and protein that sometimes used for the feed of poultry. In addition to this, the peel of lychee is good source for anthocyanin. Lychee grows well in deep, well-drained loamy soil which is rich in organic matter. The optimum pH for lychee cultivation is 5 to 7. Very interestingly, when farmers transplant a new lychee sapling in his field, generally they collect some soil from old lychee orchard because its contain arbuscular mycorrhizal fungi AMF. These microbes have symbiotic relationship with lychee. Till now, I teach you that based on climatic conditions, fruit crops are classified into three major groups: temperate fruits, tropical fruits, subtropical fruits. Those who grows in tropical climate are generally called as tropical fruits. You know the example: mango, banana, papaya, sapota. All these are tropical climate crops and they are tropical fruits. But this lychee is subtropical fruit. Grow up to the altitude of 800 meter from mean sea level. Lychee introduced India in 17th century. So it do not have much genotypic diversity inside India. For example, some of the important varieties are Urbi, Shahi, China. The predominant propagation method for lychee is air layering. The optimum time for air layering is monsoon. It is detached from the plants after 60 to 70 days of preparation. Plants prepared from air layering plants have one problem. They generally have lateral root. As a result, they have problem of proper anchorage. So, in the place where soil depth is low, like in plateau area, or in a place where cyclone is recurrent events, there you should not go for air layered plants. ICR Research Institute developed grafting technology in lychee, and that is very successful in this area. The first and foremost important for long-term cultivation of perennial crop is land preparation. After selection of land, all the old vegetation should be cleared. Modern days, they are leveled through laser leveler machine. Lychee plant need some protection from adverse weather condition. For example, during the summer, hot and desiccating wind affects the lychee quality. It generally aggravates lychee fruit cracking. And from this problem, you can easily avoid by planting a proper windbreak trees. Similarly, during winter, cold wind often creates some problem. Trees such as mangoes, jamun, eucalyptus, arjun are better windbreak trees for lychee cultivation. The optimum planting time for lychee is August to September. You can transplant this plant during the summer season or spring season if the irrigation facility is available. But remember, it should be planted in early summer, not in late summer. The ideal distance for planting of lychee is 10 meter, but where climate is comparatively drier and soil is not well fertile, there the planting distance should be 8 meter. Therefore, average number of plant is 200 per hectare. 1 by 1 by 1 meter cube pit should be dug up. After this pit should be filled up with manure and soil mix. Generally, for one pit, at least use 20 to 25 kg FYM and 2 kg bone meal and 300 gram of MOP. Earlier I told a basket of soil taken from old lychee orchard is added to the each pit. So it helps to growth of arbuscular mycorrhizal fungi in the lychee root. Generally, square system of planting usually followed. A small hole is made in the center of a pit and the desired material is planted. Water is applied immediately after transplanting. Here you see the fertilizer schedule. You can remember this. Weed management is important aspect in lychee cultivation. During the October, you should plow it and harrow it. And after harvest of fruits in June and July, again you should do for weed management. Mulching sometimes beneficial for weed management. Remember this management of weeds and mulching, commonly known as orchard floor management, and which is related to the canopy like training pruning, known as canopy management. Few years before, many children in Bihar state died. News says it is due to the consumption of lychee. What is the scientific reason behind it? Actually, one important compound is responsible for some complications in health. That is methylene cyclopropylglycine. This compound present in higher amount in unripe lychee, which gradually diminishes when it ripes. So, if a child consume unripe fruits, they may face some kind of health issue. It is more or less similar to Jamaica vomiting sickness. So, what is Jamaica vomiting sickness? Jamaica national fruits is ackee. This ackee aril is most preferred fruits among Jamaica. Unripe fruits contain one toxic compound, that is hypoglycin A or hypoglycin B. When it consumed, it goes to our intestine, it absorbed inside our body and it affect fatty acid oxidation and gluconeogenesis. As a result, who consume, they can face some problem, even coma and death. Similar thing happened to lychee, but it can be avoided if the child is keep away from eating of unripe fruits and take enough quantity of sugar rich food at night. Now again I come to the main topic, that is intercropping. Lychee is perennial crop. It have long juvenile period. such as 5 to 6 years. So up to 5 and 6 years, it won't give good quantity of fruit. Since plant to plant distance very high, that is 8 to 10 meter, so it is better to go for intercropping. Many vegetables, legume crops go as intercrop inside the lychee orchard. Many times, lychee crops chose as a crop for multi-tier cropping system. It has been observed that lychee-based multi-tier cropping system have higher benefit cost ratio compared to mango-based and amla-based multi-tier cropping system. Lychee harvested in the month of May and June. Very short period is available for harvesting. Unlike mango and papaya, lychee is non-climatic food. Therefore, it harvested when it mature and ripen on tree. If this fruit harvest in immature condition, in storage condition, it never ripe. Therefore, accurate harvesting stage is very important. The surface of lychee, known as tubercle, it's generally pointed in structure, and when it immature, it looks like a hillock, but it onward maturity, it flattened. Therefore, when it matures, the epicarp of the fruit smooth. Fruit color change from green to dark pink or red on maturity. Color is a good indicator for harvest of lychee fruits. Among processed product, lychee beverage, particularly lychee RTS, is very popular throughout the world.